There is a point in every human life where comfort stops being comfort and starts becoming a quiet form of imprisonment. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't break your door down. It doesn't scream. It arrives softly, in the way you postpone what you know you should do, in the way your dreams become someday instead of today, in the way your mind learns to negotiate with your potential until your potential stops speaking altogether. And if you're hearing this right now, it is because something inside you has already begun to wake up. Not motivation, not excitement. Something far more dangerous to your old life. Obsession. Because motivation is temporary. It burns bright, then disappears the moment discomfort enters the room. But obsession is different. Obsession does not ask for permission. It does not wait for perfect conditions. It does not negotiate with fear. Obsession takes a human being and turns them into a force of repetition, focus, and unbearable clarity until the world has no choice but to respond. Look at history. Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb because he felt inspired every day. He failed thousands of times in silence, in frustration, in darkness. Yet something inside him refused to accept that failure was final. Henry Ford did not build an empire because he believed in balance. He built it because his mind locked onto an idea and refused to let go until it became reality. Walt Disney was not driven by comfort. He was driven by vision so strong that reality had to bend itself to match it, and none of them were born extraordinary. They became it through repetition of thought, refusal of surrender, and the ability to stay mentally married to a future that did not yet exist. This is the first truth you must confront. You are not stuck because of your circumstances. You are stuck because your mind has not yet become obsessed with your own evolution. Most people misunderstand discipline. They think discipline is punishment, but discipline is not punishment. Discipline is the highest form of self-respect. It is the decision to act in alignment with who you are becoming, not who you have been. Every time you choose distraction over direction, you are not relaxing. You are reinforcing identity decay. Every time you choose avoidance over action, you are not staying safe. You're training yourself to stay small, and slowly, without realizing it, a life is built. Not the life you dreamed of, but the life you repeatedly chose through small decisions no one else saw. Napoleon Hill once suggested a radical idea, that thoughts are things. But modern understanding takes it even further. Thoughts are not just things. Thoughts are instructions. They are blueprints the mind uses to construct behavior, habit, and ultimately destiny. If your thoughts are scattered, your life becomes scattered. If your thoughts are weak, your actions become weak. But if your thoughts become laser-focused, reality begins to reorganize itself around your clarity. This is why obsession matters, because obsession removes fragmentation. It eliminates negotiation. It ends the internal debate between what you want and what you are willing to do. And in that silence, something powerful is born. A mind that no longer asks, "Do I feel like it?" but instead asks, "Does this align with what I have decided to become?" There is a moment in every transformation where life will test you, not with opportunity, but with resistance. You will feel tired on the exact day you need to work. You will feel doubt on the exact day you need belief. You will feel invisible right before you are meant to be seen. And in that moment, most people retreat. They interpret resistance as a sign to stop. But the few who rise interpret resistance as confirmation, because pressure is not punishment. Pressure is proof that you are close to reshaping something inside yourself. Like coal turning into diamond, nothing valuable emerges without force. Nothing permanent is built without friction. And nothing extraordinary survives without endurance. So, understand this clearly. Your life will not change when you become inspired. Your life will change when you become committed to a standard that does not break under emotion, a standard that does not shift with mood, a standard that does not collapse when no one is watching. Because the real battlefield is not outside you. It is the negotiation that happens inside your own mind every single day. And the moment you stop negotiating, you start transforming. That is where obsession begins, not in noise, but in decision. A silent, irreversible decision that says, I am no longer available for the version of me that gives up too easily. And from that moment forward, everything changes. Not because the world changed, but because you did.